Hello and welcome to Tuesday night. It's Handelabra Live with John, aka Migrant P, aka lead developer at Handelabra Games. We're going to play some Sentinels tonight, and it's going to be OblivAeon Advanced Random, including Cauldron. So if you are interested in deciding or predicting if I will be able to be up to this challenge, send in your prediction in the chat at the top or the bottom, one of the parts of the chat. There'll be a button that says predict. You can predict whether you think I will win or not. Handelabra Games does believe in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. That includes Black Lives Matters and trans rights. Anyone actively working against these goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So yeah, be excellent to one another. And welcome Def McCuff, Logic, Dolphin, Take, Walker, and anyone else tuning in. Feel free to say hello in the chat and join in the fun. I have a Pump House Crafty Radler, which is a grapefruit tangerine beer blend. It is summery and delightful. So I'm going to pour that and then click random and see if you're hedging your bets. You can wait, but there's only a couple minutes left. So far, everyone's a believer. We'll see. All right. Hope everyone is having a nice Tuesday. Let's click random. Only 3 heroes. I want more than 3 heroes. 4 heroes, that'll do. No Cauldron to start, except in the environments, but that's all right. We have Visionary Unleashed, Dark Watch Setback, Freedom 5 Legacy, and Setting Sun Ra. And various interesting environments. That'll do. 3 heroes is like doable, but it's a lot harder in OblivAeon. And the stats that Mind Wanderer has collected bear that out quite a bit. I think the only sort of saving grace is in the first phase, where OblivAeon's damage is only increased by 3 instead of by 5, but it doesn't make a huge difference. Yeah. So let's get to it. Get your last votes in as OblivAeon starts the game. And we will see what happens. Yeah, that doesn't matter as much as like the opportunity to get, almost double the number of rewards and hero turns makes a huge difference in the game. We have the Source of Foes. Coming in with one of the more difficult shields. And Aeon Master does not say advanced. Why is that bug back? We have to start over. He does not say advanced. OblivAeon does, but the Scions don't. They should be advanced. That is annoying. I'm going to have to restart. Because I want the Scions to be advanced. Well, now we have H equals 5. Advanced. All right. Let's try that again. Sorry, we're just gonna restart. To figure that issue out. It does exist, but I'm not sure what causes it. All right, he says advanced. Now we have the Effusion of Pain instead. And it says advanced. Okay. So I don't know. That's for me to figure that out. Well, now we have 5 heroes. We're still going to be full random. Still no Cauldron heroes, but again, we have a couple of Cauldron environments. I think we have a couple under the sign reserve. Well, we have, yeah, Blackwood Forest, and then we have one in play, Cybersphere. So we'll get some Cauldron elements, I'm sure, with random heroes. And he played his extra Eon Men. So that's what OblivAeon does on advanced. Oh, and he just played an ongoing, so that works. And he's going over here to do this in the other battle zone. He moves the other battle zone, and each target deals itself 2 damage. So we'll just stay here, I guess, and he's going to destroy all those Eon Men, which is probably bad. Maybe we don't want that. So on the first page, he adds 5 Eon Men to the other battle zone. And which is especially, I mean, maybe it's not so bad with Source of Foes. It makes that shield easier to get rid of, actually. And on this page, he adds 2 tokens and plays a Neon Man in this battle zone. So, and here is all the self-damage. If we can get someone to go over and do 3 area damage or 4 area damage, that would be really nice. We don't have Rot anymore. So what do we got? Don't dismiss anything might be a good first play here. We have Demand of the Gods. It's kind of interesting. Cosmic probably can't do it. Writhe has area damage, but he doesn't have it in his hand. I mean, he could destroy the Shadow Cloak, but he doesn't have the Shadow Cloak. So yeah, we actually don't have a... We could probably go over and like focus down the thing. We also have this Impending Doom, which is terrifying because he's over there now, and we have no way to destroy it. Yep, no way to destroy it. So I think we just hide here, and hopefully the world doesn't end too much. Let's see what we get here with this. Does order matter? We could get a bounty. We could get a augmented ally, or a autonomous blade. So those could matter. So let's choose Chrono Ranger first. Oh, we can destroy an ongoing card. That's probably worthwhile, because there's also... This moves this countdown token, so we don't want that to go. So now we know what Chrono Ranger is doing. And he got to play that, right? So that's good. And Captain Cosmic can give it an Energy Bracer. May as well actually go to Chrono Ranger. He's going to be there by himself, facing a lot of Eon Men. And... Excuse me. Umbral Siphon. See what the Wraith has. Infrared Eyepiece. And the Sholar has a Mortal Form to Energy, so he can do no damage because he's at full health. And this could like almost go to Chrono Ranger, but I'm just going to leave it in this play area because I don't think anyone's going to want it. And maybe we'll trade it or something later, or just not have it. All right, Wraith is going to stay, and we'll try to get Great Fortune. That will be nice. Boar adds a token at the start of the turn. What does Dark Mind do in advanced? Reduce all non-psychic damage dealt to this card by 2. Well, that's rough. And she plays extra cards. Boar, on the flip side, makes damage irreducible and not redirectable. Hopefully the world doesn't end too much. Yeah. I would like to kill this Aeon Locust. That would be nice. We could also look at the Scion deck and try to keep OblivAeon. Honestly, OblivAeon coming over here isn't bad because we won't get the shield probably in any case. I guess we might, but I guess it's because we could play the other Energy Bracer and still have 5 hero targets. I'm worried about him destroying like so many Aeon Men. That seems like that's a lot of tokens. That's like 5 devastation tokens, 3 devastation tokens, 4 devastation tokens, and a card play. That seems bad. So, stun both the Aeon Locust or Infrared Eyepiece. Yeah, problem is we don't have a ton of damage for the Locust. We could make Boar hit the Locust. Makes Boar hit us more, but it's not the worst. If we make Boar hit the Locust, he's going to do 3 damage. But I guess just doing this to the Locust itself is 3 damage, so that's not probably worthwhile. I mean, hitting it is fine, just hitting it. Or do 3 damage with this, but I'd probably rather use my base power. So that's 3 damage. Captain Cosmic is good for, we don't know how many damage, but probably you can't count on anything. Oof. Yeah. There's no guarantee of anything. Really. You could go Stun Bolt on Boar and then hit Boar with this as well. But that makes 4 damage to the Locust. Increases Boar's damage later. I guess versus looking at the Scion deck and having a better idea of what the Scion turn's going to be. I don't know. I don't know because of Captain Cosmic. We're probably going to go Energy Bracer and use base power, which is probably going to be damage to Captain Cosmic, but has a better chance of doing enough damage to kill the Locust, I think. I mean, I could use Stun Bolt on the Locust for 1 damage. Maybe I just do that. That's the simple thing, and doesn't power up Boar too much. All right, we are going to go for Equipment Limited. That's what we got. Smoke bombs and throwing knives. And we get one-shots. Amazing. We have Keep Moving. No one to turn loose. No one-shots. Somber Tinker isn't great. Or Distorted Perception requires to destroy the Shadow Cloak too, which we couldn't even do, so that, whatever. Oh, Just Doing My Job is a good idea. We can draw lots of cards. Oh, but we can also Terrible Tech Strike that guy, so we actually have some damage potential here. 3 damage with Terrible Tech Strike. Plus what? That's only 1 damage. We could play this to literally draw a card and maybe get something else for Wraith's turn. So, yeah, it's Terrible Tech Strike. I really want to kill this Aeon Locust. I guess I want to kill the Aeon Locust in the other battle zone as well, but we'll do what we can. Wraith is going to play this to draw a card. Oh, hey, destroy a target with 4 or fewer. Perfect. Okay, we have a solution. The scholar could keep moving, but yeah, I guess flesh to iron isn't a bad idea. We can discard a flesh to iron for it, so. He can tank a lot. And we're just not going to play another card. The Wraith is not going to play Throat Jab. Captain Cosmic's not going to play a card. And the Wraith's at max HP. That's fine. Lucky break, good job. And now we have enough here targets too. We're not going to move to the second battle zone. Sure, take on this objective. And I will have an energy bracer on Captain Cosmic. Still going to do this. Oh, hey, there won't be 3 or 4 more constructs because I am construct cataclysming. So let's destroy the one on Chrono Ranger and do damage to the Red Menace. And then construct Cataclysm to deal 1 target 3 energy damage each. And this can go next to Captain Cosmic. And that's just all happening. I guess maybe I should put it next to... Because Chrono Ranger is going over to, like, this place with tons of Aeon men that are doing 1 damages. Yeah, let's go... Just go back and change that slightly. Still destroy the one on here. You missed losing points? Well, maybe. The environments are Cybersphere, which I have no idea what it does, and this looks like mobile defense platform. Yeah. And then there are Celestial Tribunal, Peg Industrial Complex, and Blackwood Forest. All right, second card is going to be Cataclysm. Yeah, we're just doing the same thing, basically, but instead putting this on Chrono Ranger, who is going to go... Yeah, Cybersphere, is that the one with the artifacts and whatever? No, grid programs and viruses and stuff. I think I might have been in there once, but I don't remember when. And we're not moving. Sure. Well, I guess, yeah, no. We're not moving for that. We are going to do this to destroy. Yeah, I want to use my base power and not like this or something. So, or even this. The base power is very good here. Cybersphere is drawn. Let's just give this to Writhe, I guess. Which I guess it is dangerous to use that with the shield, isn't it? Maybe I don't want to do that. How many targets do we have? We don't have enough targets. Because we need 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would be prevented. But that's going to be... Presumably OblivAeon will deal damage first or something, but maybe he wouldn't. Maybe he wouldn't. Yeah, maybe we don't do that. Let's change. Let's change. We could make Boar hit himself, which adds tokens. Yeah, let's do this instead. Because with the shield, I don't want to not be able to hit myself, which is... There is the chance to flip the shield, so I think we should take it. All right, we're coming over. Sure, we'll take the Digital Age. Not a great one for Chrono Ranger, but we'll go with it. Oh, that's interesting. We can, if OblivAeon destroys some other Aeon Man, we can use the whole gang to destroy that Aeon Man first. I like that. So Jim's hat and the whole gang will go on like the most likely Aeon Man to die. Oh, wait, we should choose not the one that heals. And do this. So I'll ping that one to make it lowest. Excuse me, ping that just in case it gets a heal from the environment or something. And I don't know what the environment does. Destroy this card. That's the most important thing. Ultimate target. Ooh, terrible tech strike. I could discard a card to play it. I can actually just kill the Aeon Locust now, which is totally worth it. So let's discard this. I'm not going to depend on that getting destroyed in the right order or something. Deals each other target 2 projectile damage. Well, Red Menace hits you back. Alright, he does a lot of damage, but reduced a bit. And smoke bombs. Putting in the work. Ouch. Boar. So many tokens. Don't want to be there with Boar, really. Increase damage dealt to and by environment cards. By 1. Environment targets. And Scatter Slaughter destroys the energy bracer. So much for that. Oh man, and she hits him for 4. He might not make this turn from the Aeon Man. I think he's dying. Yep. Yikes. All right, random. He did his job. Benchmark. And we may as well get out of here. There's no point staying here because either OblivAeon's gonna like do a bunch of damage to him or leave anyways. So bye. We already prevented the 1 token from Dark Mind. And he's coming over anyway, so. Well, he takes out the Red Menace and then kills the Everyman immediately. Actually, no, Smoke Bombs. Smoke Bombs might be dangerous here. Benchmark's going to be okay, though. We want the Scholar to be taking as much of the Smoke Bombs as possible, maybe. So we choose Wraith. Then here, in here, what's Wraith at? 12. So this, then the next hit goes to Benchmark as well. If we do this, then yeah, Captain Cosmos getting both of those no matter what, I think. Well, yeah, Scholar gets, yeah, okay. And then here, he takes both. There's probably a better ordering there, but I don't want Everyman to do that, so... Sorry, Everyman. We'll get you back. And he is not... Oh no, he's moving to the other battle zone and dealing the damage there, so we're not going to get the shield. Because that's what he does. At least a lot of these Aeon men are killing themselves here, so... But again, we're kind of stuck with Boar. I wish I had the area damage. I could go over and get this, because there's a lot of stuff at 1 health. We kind of still want to be, like, in this battle zone. We'd probably throat jab Boar here because he's doing too much damage. I think we stay and hope for the best. And we'll get this, so swap it out. And I think I'm just going to keep Flesh to Iron. Maybe, I don't know that I need 2 of them. Maybe I do need 2 of them. Problem, this blocks the damage, self-damage too, doesn't it? But now we have enough targets now that we should be able to get it. Well, I guess it depends, but... Yeah, maybe we don't actually want Flesh to Iron now that I'm thinking about it. I think we skip, skippity skip, and hope for OblivAeon to not murder us. This is going to be Cursor. Boar is boring. I guess we're getting another target. You're getting the -4 as well, so maybe, yeah, maybe we actually can just like play a Flesh to Iron. It's the same, basically the same result. I think that's fine because Parse can be the one that takes the, or Cursor can be the one that takes the 2 damage. So no, we're not moving. We're going to take on the objective. We're going to throat jab Boar because we had enough of him at his +4 damage. And now we want OblivAeon to not move, ideally. So I'm going to look at the Scion deck and put this. Yeah, we don't want them to play that in the other battle zone. But I may as well, you know, let Boar play Elemental Pandemonium. You can't deal damage, so. I hope Ava doesn't murder as much. Says man about to be murdered. Fair. Equipment limited, I think Zeus for me is okay. Mega computer. Sure. Hardware. And we can all discard. Oh, get it out of the way. That's what I wanted last turn. That would have been nice. The Wraith has the Mecha Knight Ultra Strike. Sure, we'll take on this objective that we can never get. Let's just see what we get. Harsh offense. Yeah, maybe we can kill this Aeon Vassal. Well, I can hit it for 4. That ought to do it because Benchmark has 1 damage. Vitality Conduit next to Scholar, I think. Oh, but Cursor's there, right? That's actually not very good. Let's just put it next to Captain Cosmic. We know what your vote was in spirit, Sparky Wolf. It's all right. And, okay. These dart cards don't have powers. Are more hero targets in this battle zone than the other battle zone? It's pretty close. I'm not going to... Well, what's the trade for? Hope for the Dawn. Actually, I can get Hope for the Dawn, so let's trade. And I don't mind getting it, actually. Yeah, Benchmark can just use his power to kill that guy, so... Let's try this again. Do I get an equipment card? No. And do we use our base power? This time. Problem is, if OblivAeon comes over and deals damage, like, the other thing won't really help. But I guess we have this. Yeah, let's do this and click on Benchmark, actually. Because he can get his... I'll play that software for the redirect. Which could be helpful. And these cards have powers. We get a one-shot. It is advanced. It is true. Advanced Rend OblivAeon. And I will take this on, even though we're not getting it this round. We might get it next round. And let's kill the Aeon Vassal. Each hero must destroy one of their ongoing or equipment cards. That's rude. That seems like a lot. That seems like too much. Each hero? Man. Why you gotta be like that? And none of our stuff, like... reacts or anything. I have lots in my trash, so let's destroy Sustained Influence. And keep the hardware. Ghost. Don't like it. 4 cannot deal damage. He has 7 tokens on him now. Well, the MDP doesn't play the lose the game card, which is the most important thing. Man, there's so many things at 1 health here. And OblivAeon is going to blow them up unless he comes over early. All right, he is adding a lot of tokens. A lot. So let's kill the Aeon Men first. And sure, the shield generator. Because he's adding a token for each of these vassals. And then he's adding 5. This is actually when H equals 3, you just always get 2 tokens at minimum here. So that's another problem with that card. It should be, I guess, no, that's H, right? So it's fine. It's like it says it's 5, but it's actually H. Wow. So yeah, we're going to have 20 tokens. Okay. At least we're getting the shield flipped. 23 tokens because of the advanced rule. Alright, Cursor. Nice, +1 damage. Great. So we can protect the Scholar, I think, since he's the one who's actually, you know, the hero. And Cursor counts as a hero target, so... Oh, hey, this kills the... Oh, it doesn't quite kill it, but it almost kills it. And I think the rest... Boar's doing himself 9 damage. Oh, but he can't. Right, he would have. And yeah, this is all... Well, benchmark is protected. Cool. Play the OblivAeon shard? Yeah, and do +23 damage. That would be pretty awesome if I had the shard. Alright, and now Drawn Deadly Attention. So the problem is, at the start of his turn, the first thing he's going to do is destroy an environment and then get down to 12 tokens. And he's going to do that again in the following turn. So unless we get another copy of Throat Jab. Oh, we have a copy of Throat Jab. Okay. So Scholar stays here and Throat Jabs OblivAeon. But we do have Boar dealing 7 damage plus 8 damage to him. But that's okay because he can just like stand back up after Boar kills him and be standing there for when OblivAeon incaps the heroes. So I think we just Throat Jab OblivAeon here then. There's so many devastation tokens, it's outrageous, but I think that's what we have to do. Do I want this on the Scholar? The only hero here that can really let other people do stuff is Benchmark. Well, we had Lucky Break, but that's gone. So I'm going to take this just to, because I don't think there's any like point to waiting to the next, like waiting to Benchmark or something like that. Like, I think we just take this on, even if we're not going to get it. And we Throat Jab OblivAeon. Regain a hit point. So I guess, and I kind of want everyone else to leave, but I don't. He won't actually destroy the Aeon Men. So I'm just thinking what makes sense. This isn't going to do anything because there's no ongoing cards for the Scholar. Yeah, I think the Scholar just is going to hang out and get murdered by Boar. Unless OblivAeon moves, which might happen. But I think we take our chance and we run away. And we're running away from incap all heroes. So if we end up with him leaving, then we can look at the Scion decks. We can try to prevent him from moving. There is that. Let's go Utility Belt. And another Stun Bolt. Why not? So I'm going to look at the Scion deck. And yeah. Let's not put a new Scion card. This does suck because this is Boar dealing enough damage to kill the Scholar. But then he's going to get killed by Boar's end of turn probably anyways, so the Scholar's job is to just be there, so that's the top card. I don't want a new Scion. And I think we still Stun Bolt Dark Mind even though the damage doesn't get through, because that reduces the damage basically by 3 plus whatever else. So, and we could discard equipments. Oh, and it's just the Wraith, but she can get this, right? She can destroy some. So, I just have to do 4. Probably don't need so many stun bolts. And sure, throwing knives. We'll keep smoke bombs. T-Rex bot actually hit Dark Mind for a pretty good amount. Hey, we can kill Dark Mind. Oh, I can actually get Infusion of Power. This one can be hard to get, and I don't really like it, so I'm going to reshuffle. Let's give myself an Energy Bracer. And Cosmic Crest. That is a bunch of damage. There's no more Energy Bracers. I could just heal the Vitality Conduit a little. I think that's probably fine. And Captain Cosmic gets Infusion of the Apex of Humanity. Ouch. Ouch. Irreducible damage. He's okay. Smoke bombs will save him. Filter Heist. We have Devastating Aurora, but it doesn't really do a ton. I could get the Shadow Cloak. Let's get the Shadow Cloak, I think. I don't have the other one. 1 Psychic and 1 Melee. So that actually, the Psychic gets through. Oh, except Stun Bolt. Alright. We'll hit the Aeon Man. And I can play an ongoing or equipment card. Let's go with the non-healing one. And look in my deck. And we'll use this. And maybe choose Captain Cosmic because I have the Shadow Cloak now. I will reveal 3 cards. Oh, that was all one-shots. And we will move to the second battle zone as well. Now this still works, so we can get it, and we can shuffle the deck, or we can use an incapability. Play a card, use a power, or deal 1 damage. If I play this card, I could use Ally Matrix. So that seems pretty okay. And like Demand of the Gods, it's better to use something than just to shuffle that, I think. So let's use a power on Benchmark. Guess I could use Writhe's power, but this helps us kill this guy. And I got a hardware too. But I think I want to use Ally Matrix and can let either Wraith or someone else. Yeah, Writhe could. Then Writhe could also use his power. Yeah. That's true. We can also still have Writhe use his power, can't we? And let's give this to the Wraith. We'll play the top cards of environment decks. Cool. That's attacking heroes, aka the Scholar. And Cursor. Skydeck. And he may as well just kill this Aeon Man. And it moves it to the bottom of the Aeon Man deck. Take that. Ouch. That's an unfortunate sequence of damage. Or he gets another token. Cool. Yeah, that's just a lot of damage. And random. It's absolute zero. Absolute zero is going to stay. Please, OblivAeon, do not move. That's all I can ask. He didn't move. And he also brought over the Aeon Man. Fine. Dark Mind. We want ongoing cards. So I think we want Benchmark here. Of which revealed none. But Stunbolt is doing the work. T-Rex bot. T-Rex bot stops them playing an extra Aeon Man. We can block that. One of them. Can discard a card for this. I guess the shield went before the other thing, so maybe we didn't have to throat jab him, but maybe we shouldn't have throat jabbed him. Oh well, then he would have killed Boar. Celestial Tribunal appears. Yeah, he definitely would have killed Boar. Oh, I'm picking random. It is a lady. Starlight Area 51. All right, we're going to stay here with OblivAeon. Well, no, oh my goodness. Are we staying here with OblivAeon? He's going to destroy an environment. So, advanced, the first time he deals damage each turn, one devastation token is added. Again, if no one is here, he does add 5 more tokens. I mean, and there's also Boar. So I think we leave and we try to deal with him after he kills Boar, hopefully. Because we don't have throat jab, so unless Wraith draws it, but she doesn't have it yet, we could try to get Wraith to draw it. I think we just leave. It'll buff out. The problem is this is going to happen again. Can we destroy 5 things? Probably not. We could regain Cursor. Seems pretty good. Get a Constellation. What does our power do? Discard a card, search your deck for Pillars of Creation. What is that? At the start of your play phase, put a Constellation from your hand or stash into play. Okay. So I need to find another power like this. Let's regain Cursor, I think. can do this. And this is, yeah, hero next to a constellation. So let's give this to benchmark. And we will use this power. Discarding constellations I think is okay because we can search for them. I guess we have 2 of these, so we can use that power twice. All right, we are not going to move. Sure, we'll take on the objective. Actually, we could get it with inventory barrage. Right now. Why don't we do that? And then we have impromptu invention. We still have Mechanite Ultra Strike, so. And actually, that does. If we get another equipment, we can just about kill Darkmind. So that seems worth it. I know we're like not going to have impromptu invention anymore, but what else are we doing? Can we get damage through? I might Mechanite Ultra Strike the Vitality Conduit. We have Devastating Aurora. That's 2 damage to her. And kills the Aeon Man, most importantly. Right now this does 10. But it's -2, so it only has 8. We need like big hits. We don't have that many big hits. Do we have the irreducible damage? This does... Oh yeah, this has to be damage dealt this way, but it does work. This is irreducible. Alright, and then it's 4 damage because of the Shadow Cloak. So okay, so we don't need to play Imprompt to Invention. Oh, right, T-Rex bot. Right. Well, I want to destroy 5 cards. So I'm going to still do that. Is Captain Cosmic going to just kill himself on his turn? He will, unless we destroy Unflagging Animation, which we can. So I hit Darkmind with this. And yeah, actually, I'm going to Mechanite Ultra Strike the Vitality Conduit. For 4 hit points for Captain Cosmic. And yeah, we could finish off Darkmind here. It doesn't really get us anything. But it means Writhe can do something else. So. And it's not like she needs all her equipment. She's got the Ultra Strike, so. And we don't probably want to go to the first battle zone. That seems like a silly place. Let's get me an Energy Bracer. And, well, we don't have to destroy this now. Necessarily. I'm going to say no. We can have a Dynamic Siphon or Autonomous Blade. I like those things. Let's give ourselves an Autonomous Blade. Because we have -2, so these psychic damages won't hurt us. We might blow up all our constructs, but... Hey, another Dynamic Siphon. And also we have another -1 from Apex of Humanity, so... It's just the irreducible damage that is, you know, maybe a problem. Let's give this to Benchmark. He can give it powers too. Oh, we're taking plus damage because of... What? Something gave plus damage. I'm not sure why, but it happened. Hey, Cursor. Kill that guy. Cursor gave +1, but I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not going to go back. It's fine. We could discard cards for this or just let it happen naturally from this. So, yeah, skip. And is someone going to take that on? Yeah, Benchmark can. So, could trade Filter Heist for what? Oh, Expedition. Yeah, let's keep Filter Heist. And I want that to stay on top, so I'm actually just going to skip here. Do we want a Devastating Aurora or just like do area damage with Darkly Dreaming? I have to destroy the cloak for it, which I might not want to do. I mean, we get this back like immediately, so. Because the constructs deal you damage, not yourself. But yeah, I have -3 though. So I wasn't sure how it got through. I have 2 energy bracers and a -1. So for some reason they got another +1 from something that I'm not sure of. This can go on Wraiths, because he can draw it immediately. And prevent damage to... I mean, Captain Cosmic's -3, but we'll... OblivAeon might come over with a big damage, but he won't, right? It's on this second side. Let's give this to Wraith. Captain Cosmic's okay. Hey, Filter Heist, Infinity Cannon. And we could move to the first battle zone if we wanted to save a token, but we'll get killed and that costs a token, so let's take this on and get a 2-for-1 special. Ooh, and the Shard. The Shard with 20 tokens. There's still going to be like 13 or whatever, but yeah, the number's going to go down. And still looking for like a throat jab. I guess we play some hardware and we continue setting up here. We can ally Matrix. Potentially Starlight. Potentially Writhe. Potentially Captain Cosmic, but Writhe would give a damage protection to someone else. I like having Starlight basically like get both of her things. Seems good. Then she can play her other power. Discard, not this one, but maybe that. And yeah, basically we need to discard 2 cards for this and then do the reshuffle. Wraith could happily reshuffle. Yeah, I want Captain Cosmic to not reshuffle. Well, I mean, every man getting reshuffled back in is not so bad. We get Lucky Break back. But I want to have constructs in my trash. So, does he have a... No, he doesn't have one. So Writhe is going to be the one discarding Wraith reshuffling. And let's discard equipments because we can get them back with... do we have that card to play? We have Fight and Fade. I think we use them. We don't have the... Somber Tinker. So we're not discard that then. But we'll still discard 2. Probably Darkly Dreaming is like self-damage, so we're probably not going to use that a lot. I mean, it's still each non-hero target is pretty good. We have an Umbral Siphon. Do we have another one of those? Let's just get rid of one of these. We're not going to play them a ton. Yeah, not going to destroy the Shadow Cloak for that. All right, and then we'll skip. And we'll skip and just reshuffle Wraith. Only, I think. Because Benchmark also likes to have a trash. Writhe likes to have a trash. Captain Cosmic likes to have a trash. Starlight likes to have a trash. So, it's skip. Time and time again. I guess I'll play Shunt Energy, because I'm not playing Flyby. And we have... Right, we could just play the Astrolabe now. We could play Impromptu Invention and look for a Throat Jab. Guess what would we play if it's not something we want, though, right? So I think we wait. Could play Dynamic Siphon or Destructive Response. Play an Erratic Form. Nothing super like, oh, obviously. I guess playing Exodus, because we're already getting this Constellation, so we draw a card and then play that. I think that probably makes sense. And then we don't have a card play, but oh well. Maybe. Oh, Major Legato. There you go. That explains it. Boris. Oh my goodness. He came over to our side. No. Boar, get out of here. He's going to have another +1 token because he's going to... Oh man, he's going to get hit by T-Rex Bot now. There's no stopping that. Well, okay. Dynamic Siphon. Oh no. It's immune to energy damage. Crap. We can't get rid of that, can we? Well, how much damage is he's doing? 2 damage. Yeah, so he's still hitting Boar. Boar is getting plus tokens. This is just all happening. Boar is going to explode so massively. Oh man, and he's doing 14 damage in 1 hit. And that was with -4. He is... Alright, he doesn't kill Wraith because of Writhe. He kills T-Rex Bot. Oh man, Boar is so dangerous. I've never seen it with 14 tokens. The Tribunal is removed. Pike Industrial Complex appears. It kills a couple innocuous Aeon Men. And each target in the game which doesn't quite kill Boar. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll figure this out. I'll be right back. Oh, wise chair. Yeah, Boar's actually dealing more damage than OblivAeon is with his flip right now. Because he does 1 and 1 or whatever, right? Or X and X. So right now he's doing 15 and 15, irreducible. Cool. So Captain Cosmic is fine. He's got minus. Wraith takes 2. He's got Cloak. He's okay. Starlight is okay because Cursor. Down to 1. But okay. We do lose some constructs. But we get Dynamic Siphon to go off. So let's just let everything else go first, I think, because we can't interrupt this or anything, right? Don't know that I want... I guess I have so many cards, I can discard 1 for this. For a health. Benchmark. Legato. So what do we have? We have Sustained Influence, but that just brings it back to get killed, so it doesn't really help unless we want Dynamic Siphon to go off. If we had the Destructive Response, we could blow up Boar. Good idea. And what's OblivAeon doing after this? Adding 5 tokens. And then adding a Scion. So that's cool. Time for a juicy IPA. So yeah, adding 5 tokens, so he'll be at 15. It might be tough for me to pull this one off. So the only thing that's going to do anything is Dynamic Siphon, but we do have an Ally Matrix. So we could do any number of things, really. We'll use any power. So we could have used this power and prevented some more damage, I guess. That could have been a done thing. We could use Captain Cosmic's ability. I would love to be able to play Ground Pound. That would be cool. I can't use that power now, really. So that sucks. I don't want to hit Boar. Man. There's no good options here. Increase damage to OblivAeon by 1. Next time. Ugh. Yeah, these are not good options. Giving a card draw here has some value because then I'll have a card to play, whereas right now my card, I just skip, basically. I don't think I have any more copies of that. So it's literally just to just have Benchmark discard a card, but he could play, he has flybys, so that's not even worth it. He could draw a card and do 0 damage to himself or something. Just do his own card draw. I mean, having Writhe use his power is better, right? So I think we go back and have Writhe use his power, unfortunately. We're going to go back. But I don't think the order matters otherwise. Well, it does. But, so Dynamic Siphon. We use Ally Matrix to let Writhe draw a card and use a power. Okay, maybe we save Starlight. I don't know that that does anything. Maybe it does. I could also give Wraith a use of her power. So let's do that. So because Wraith can also use the Dynamic Siphon. And take, this one's prevented, and the next one is -2. And I guess the same thing is for Starlight. The first one's prevented, the next one is -4. Okay, then Captain Cosmic. And Writhe will discard. And now I think the order doesn't matter. And we have Nixius? Voitel? Can't remember which one. Nixius. And of course he's at 15 tokens, so we have no way to get that down. Boar is like just waiting to explode, but this environment will not kill Boar. In fact, he might destroy that. But like, we can't hang around here with Boar. We have to go hit OblivAeon for 180 damage. Like, we're we're dead whichever battle zone we stay in, so we may as well go fight OblivAeon and hope for the best. I kind of want this to be on Wraith. So, do we have an in cap? That's good. Draw a card, use a power. Draw a card, increase the next damage. Yeah, we could do 5 damage here, or 5 damage in a card draw. That power is dangerous now. I mean, it's not super dangerous, but it is potentially lethal. Yeah, I'm going to use end cap, and we're going to use a power. Oh. She's the only one here. Right. Right. Well, draw a card then. Battle zones. Draw a card so I can actually maybe do something. Hey, look. Whenever I would deal damage to a hero target next to Constellation, instead, I regain that much HP. That seems good. So I play that. And I use this power to deal myself damage, but it's healing instead, except I have -1, so it didn't do anything. Fine, whatever. We're going to somehow try to throat jab OblivAeon, because I have an Impromptu Invention, and we can try to draw more cards. That's what we're going to do. That's all we could do. Well, micro-targeting is not that. May as well be Utility Belt, and we can do as much as we can. That does no projectile, does it? Well, it's not like there's any... Is there... I can draw a card with this if there's an ongoing... Yeah, I mean, I can destroy one of those. I'm destroying one of those, because we can easily get it back to draw a card. Not throat jab, and my throat jabs are reshuffled, so I did have one in the trash, but it's gone. Projectile doesn't matter, but could have been +2. We're hitting OblivAeon as much as we can. Oh, and we got the shard. I figured we would get it on some other turn, but we got it already. Citizen Storm. Do we want that? He's not going to help. He's just going to get in the way. We shuffle. Orchestrate the Void. Cosmic Crest does help a little, except this damage is infernal, so it doesn't really. I guess it's Energy Bracer, right? Because then I might not die if I use my power. I think I do destroy this now. I wanted the Constellation. I'm not destroying the Constellation. I needed it for reasons. And I can easily get Pillars back, Seamus, with this power. So that's why. Destructive Response. Oh, Construct Cataclysm. Or Conservation of Energy. Oh yeah, we could play more and then do... Yeah, what I can do is play this, Cataclysm, and then play another Siphon, I think. Do a little damage. Hey, plus damage. I guess I could have used another way to get a Dynamic Siphon out and then hit it. Is it worth doing that rigmarole? Maybe. Because then we can get another power out of the Wraith. I think we can do that. So we can use this first. Oh, but we only get the destructive response once. Right. All right, that's not going to work. We'll just do it the other way. Because I don't think we need augment. I mean, we're not going to keep augmented ally. I guess we could if we do it last, but I'd rather do more damage, even if it's not enough, just to fruitlessly, you know, flail against the inevitable, you might say. Play one card or draw one card. Play Dynamic Siphon on Starlight. No more powers. Sure, why not? Devastating Aurora, 3 and 3. It's not bad. We were gonna give a +1 against OblivAeon. That's probably more damage. I mean, hitting Nixius gets us removing 5. Actually, removing 5 tokens for Nixius. That's how we do it, right? Why did we not see that? That's how we keep OblivAeon from murdering us. Cool. Cool. So this is 6 damage, this is 5 damage, and Benchmark finishes it? Yeah. Okay. And we somehow survive OblivAeon dealing a bunch of damage. Do we have a... We don't have a stun bolt or anything, do we? We have a power use here. Cursor's actually stopping this healing thing from working. I guess I should have read Nixius. We also have Chronois, so we can do things. Yeah, nothing super... Guess if I use that and I use my other power, we could get a little bit of healing on Starlight. I think she's okay with the -4 from Cursor, but potentially not. Depends on what OblivAeon does in his turn. OblivAeon probably wipes us all out on his turn. I guess that's the issue. So we should have played a... well, if we played a Cosmic Crest, it would have got destroyed, right? So... And nothing Wraith can play helps her survive. I mean, she could try drawing a card. That's about it. We have a play. We could play Lurking Shadows. We could play Grasping Shadowcloth. It's early to play that, but, like, stopping him playing a card does save potentially a couple of heroes from getting killed. So maybe we do that, actually. I could use a power. Punch. Benchmark is loaded for bear here, but just doesn't have a lot of cards. We could punch the Dynamic Siphon. Actually, yeah, okay. Punch the Dynamic Siphon again. Starlight gets to do self-damage, which is healing. And either Benchmark or she could use a power. I think Benchmark's already going to use a power, so Starlight can do 1 damage and draw a card. Or do this. But we already have 1 and we don't need more than 1 right now. And no more damage needed. Play Microfabricator. And we can use our power that says, oh, discard a card if you do. We don't. It's alright. We can do 1 damage for 6. Hey, sure. Random hardware. And get a hardware in hand. I don't think... yeah, that lets me play hardware, so. And we get another card play. Writhe, I think, has a use a power. Yeah. Let's actually save Benchmark from getting incapped. We could save Wraith from... does Wraith have... no one has actually... if we're going to save someone, it should be Wraith, because she has the shard for next turn. But she's not going to die to OblivAeon. So we should probably save Benchmark, who is going to die from OblivAeon. So is Captain Cosmic, but honestly, that's fine. So Ryan needs to play a card. Do this. I guess he could do the irreducible thing, but I think the +1 damage is... or it's only damage dealt by Writhe. It's not as good. We're doing okay. I don't know if it's not well. Maybe it's not well. Oh, and also the Shadow Cloak's not in play, so whatever. We're using this to protect the Wraith. No, protect Benchmark. Because the Wraith is going to survive. But Benchmark won't from the end of turn damage. Because he's taking 6 because of Nemesis damage. And -1 is exactly 5 now. And also, he's not taking this damage. So Wraith now is dying from OblivAeon. Thanks, environment. We're going to save Starlight and not the Dynamic Siphon. Ouch. Chemical explosion. And Boar's over there by himself. Who knows what he's going to do? Well, he's not destroying the universe. So that's good. 16 tokens. 17 tokens. No card play. Alright, here's where he kills Captain Cosmic. Sadly, he kills Wraith, who is ready to go off with the shard next turn. Unless there's... Is there anything we can do? I don't think anyone's reacting. Oh, and Writhe doesn't have the Shadow Cloak. He's like almost dead. Yeah, Wraith goes down. So Writhe should have protected Wraith. After all, I was like, it'll be fine. And it wasn't fine. At least he didn't add bonus tokens, but he's adding tokens for killing heroes, so... It's not looking good. The shard was going to help us flip him. Random. It is the Argent Adept. And so... we have to stay and try to do 123 damage. That's really the only option. So that's what we're doing. It's a Cauldron Hero. Named Impact Renegade. All right, that's the combo one? No, something else. Okay. Power, remove 8. I mean, I removed 5 by killing Nixius, but we're not going to move. We're going to try to somehow win. We have 5 damage on the Infinity Cannon. That is our most strongest thing, unfortunately. Why are there 26 cards? Oh, because constructs, yeah. Constructs and rewards. Gross. I guess we use that power. Doesn't feel like it's going to be enough. But, and follows his -2 damage. Why don't you just win? We can get another one. And put that next to another hero. Just go to each target next to a constellation so one can go on OblivAeon. And we want to say yes to all these. Except damage is prevented. Except that should be like... It should be a decision between those two, but it's not working right. Deal myself damage, but not damage. And benchmark, could draw a card and deal 1 damage, probably get something to play. I don't actually need shunt energy, so sure. Regain either Lucky Break or Tyrant Spot. Tyrant Spot is 9 damage. Lucky Break is potentially more than 9 damage, potentially not much. I think Tyrant Spot is the for sure good thing. I will activate a perform text. Oh, there are none. $10 damage. I don't know what this hero does. Destroy one of your ongoing cards if you do play a card and draw a card. 2 infernal damage, play a card. Deal damage, deal 2 damage. Oh, I can prevent a damage. That's pretty good, actually. I can save someone. And then we lose. We don't lose right away. So we're saying there's a chance. That seems good. So I think I want to... What are my incaps? Move on construct or the top card. What's the... What's... I guess it's shuffled, so I don't know what the top card is. It could be a reward. I don't know if that's how it works. I'm sure there's some errata about that. I mean, it's that or regain, probably. I mean, I'd probably play like this and then destroy it. Well, play this and then this and destroy it and play this. But I could just, I mean, every man is going to do decent damage, but I can't also play it. I can't, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I can't play too many things. That's the issue. So let's just use the incap ability. Maybe it's, I don't know. It's Cosmic Weapon. All right. That's pretty okay on benchmark. Or actually, I could use it on impact and then not destroy cards. So, sure. So I can play this and do 2 damage. Wait. What? Deal 1 target 2 infernal damage. You may play a card. Where's my damage? Hello? No, something wrong there. Yeah, and then this Goes next to OblivAeon, which will prevent one of his damages. Deal one target 3 damage. Yeah, that's the one. And I do not want to move to the second battle zone. Orchestrate the Void is not really doing anything. Neither will Summon the Colosseum. Reshuffled. He can play cards again. I can get the Shadow Cloak back. Let's do that. I know I didn't do that last turn. I guess last turn I destroyed it, so that's why. We have Aurora. We have this. Sure. Hey. So we're saying there's a chance. If we use this power, we can also prevent that initial damage. More Shadow Cloths. Let's protect... Well, Wraith can protect himself. Let's protect a benchmark again. He's a pretty solid source of damage to OblivAeon. I don't want to move. I think I'm going to again use... Well, we could play Grasping Shadowcloth again. It's honestly not a bad call. We do lose the Shadow Cloak then, though. So, there are too many. There are bad choices. Oh, Chronos can let him play it. So okay, let's let Benchmark use a power because he gets to draw a card that he might want to play. I guess we're discarding that for 2 damage. I could move Software from trash to hand. I don't know that there's anything I want there, unless it was just to discard. I don't have a lot of powers left, though. So let's do that and grab a card to discard for Ally Matrix. And let's let Writhe use his power. To protect who's been protected. Benchmark. And if we're destroying the Shadow Cloak, we should choose Writhe. Hey, we get more random hardware. And we get to move our hardware or software. Let's take the +1 damage one. I like load on initialization, though. Yeah, draw a card. Do I not get to play that? Writhe is going to play Shadowcloth. Unless we can... Yeah, we could do this. But actually we want... Yeah, we don't have equipment in our trash. Let's just play the Grasping Shadowcloth. Yes. Draw a card. I may discard a card to no effect. Hey, Missile Pod. Oh, look, Boar's gonna... Oh, OblivAeon's getting hit. We're all getting hit points. It's actually all right for us. Oh, self-damage. But it's reduced by the mimetic vat. Cursor is going to kill herself. We didn't have to have Cursor kill herself. We could say that Cursor doesn't kill herself. Oh, and then the vat. Yeah, so it's okay. Okay. The vat. It's just one. It's not like 1 and 1. Okay. That vat, though. Oh, no, Wraith. Wraith is dead after all. So Grasping Shadowcloth goes away. I guess I could have called that. Because that only works while it's in play. Whoops. And he's going after Argent Adept, who has the most hit points. Random. It's Ra. I still don't want to go to the second battle zone. I'd rather be here than where this guy is going to be doing 40 damage to everyone when he explodes. Oh, and he is bringing Faultless over. All right, 20 damage. The first of which is prevented by the Gravitic Orb. So Writhe prevents that one. And we save Starlight. Is she doing things? I guess she is. She's the most set up of anyone. Argent Adept, unfortunately, I guess I should have put it the shard and he'd be alive, but oh well. We could have made him be alive. He's not going to be alive. Spoiler alert. Everything else takes 20. Oh, good. Move the countdown. Fine. Starlight can go because she gets to heal, at least. Benchmark a little. And sends them to their battle zone. Does some damage. All right. I can discard a card. That's all right. Oh, good. Just when we thought we might have a half a chance. Here's Voss. Good. Good. We're doing great. Random Idealist. Well, she has the Mechanite Ultra Strike for herself. We're still not going to the second battle zone. We could take this on. I don't know that we have equipment. I guess we do. I can play Constellation from my trash. Next to a hero target. I guess I can reduce damage to myself. Except then I can't heal with that, but is what it is, I guess. Guess we just do this. Well, we could give a power to Benchmark. That's probably better, right? Or give her a power. I guess her power doesn't really do much right now. Benchmark could, yeah, do that. That's better, so. I don't really want to use those. I mean, I do, but, well, is he doesn't have +1 damage anymore, right? So actually, Shunt Energy is better. It doesn't hurt him at all. And it hits pretty hard on OblivAeon. For 5. Discard a card. Did I actually end up playing Intel Analyzer? No. Or I mean, load on it. I want to wait to discard when I have the Missile Pod in play, so let's do that. I can discard an equipment card. Deal damage to OblivAeon. Yeah, to OblivAeon. And no. We regain the shard now that we might have a chance to actually survive and use it one turn. Draw a card. If we can manage to survive a round. There's still like 2 tokens being added in the other zone, which sucks, but I guess we could stay here. I could prevent... No, this is target next to. We could have... Actually, if one hero stays here and, like, hits Boar, we net -1 token, because he'll also kill Faultless. And these guys are almost dead anyways, so maybe Ra is the one who's going to throw his staff at Boar. Yeah, I guess that's happening. So run away. We regain a reward now. Apex of Humanity. Try to survive. If I do this and destroy it, I end up netting a hit point, so. Alright, we're going to stay in the second battle zone. I guess Devastating Aurora is better because it gets some damage to the Faultless. So, what are in cap? I guess we could get Hellion though, and die. Because he's going to do 20 and 20 Irreducible, which kills Faultless. Or is it going to be... It might be 38 and 38. Because I think he flips before he adds the token. Or sorry, not 38, but 19 and 19. So Faultless will still have 1 health. So we need to do 1 damage to Faultless, I think. So I think we want to regain Devastating Aurora. Is there Nemesis on the other side? There's no Nemesis on the other side. I'm not sure you mean Origami Slimy. We can test this just to see. If I hit that first. Boar is OblivAeon's nemesis on the flip side. Oh, yeah. I don't know why it wasn't showing up, but he is. Okay. Then, alright, then we can... I mean, we may as well get that reward. Unless there's... Yeah, there's no... Let's just take on the objective and get it. Gives us more options. We will throw the Staff of Ra at Boar. That is literally the only thing that Ra has done. Except take a big hit from OblivAeon. Hellion's like, I'm here. What? Explode. Faultless takes 20 and 20. Poke the exploded dude with the stick. Exactly. Hey, listen, you do what you gotta do. And then Ra did what he had to do. And we choose random. It's Bunker. Freedom 5 Bunker. Execute Plan Omega. Do you want to move to the first battle zone? Kind of not. Unless there's some reason to... I guess we could... Benchmark could use his power, which is pretty good. Reroll and place the top card of each hero deck. And then top deck someone. Yeah, and being the highest might be helpful, so let's move. I guess we get a power from Faultless. But again, the power is not... I think it's better to be over here. Do we want to play the top two cards of Blackwood Forest? Is that bad? Hang on. I just clicked it. I think we want to use ink ability. Actually. I don't really want to know what that does. If we use a power... We could use Bunker's power. Yeah, I think using Bunker's power is pretty good. We have play a card. We could play Load on a Knit to draw a different card. Could play Recharge Mode for -1. Could play a bunch of stuff here. I don't know. We could prevent a damage, I think. Like prevent Voss's damage. Or OblivAeon damage to someone who's vulnerable, like Starlight here. Oh, reduce damage dealt by villain targets by 1. Actually, I like that a lot. That might help keep some stuff alive. I think Starlight might be gone unless we can... grab back our intervening path calculator and still survive somehow. And we also have the top deck option. Yeah, let's go with play that one that gives a -1. Do we have any other target? I don't think so. Suffer from your trash to your hand or use a power. Because I could grab Innervating Path, but the problem is I don't want to necessarily redirect it to benchmark. So it might be just that she gets killed by OblivAeon. If I use a power, yeah, now we could use benchmark's power. Potentially. Oh, we could draw a card and deal damage, and then play Missile Pod and then use Ally Matrix. I think that's probably better. All right, let's do base power, or shunt energy, actually. Don't discard for that. Play Missile Pod. Use Ally Matrix. And yes, now start discarding. Draw a card and use a power is going to be Bunker. Personally, Starlight can't heal herself because of that. So I don't think that's super... Let's go Bunker and let's get the top deck and maybe we get something good. Draw a card. 2 players may play a card. I like that. Vivid Thoughts is nice. Escape Velocity. Said. Destroy an ongoing card. Place targets on the bottom of their associated decks. Well, I don't know that we want to do that. Grenade launcher and countermeasures. Yeah, I think that is best. And now we get to play 2 cards. We could also put this next to OblivAeon. I think that's not a bad idea. And we could play Making Things Up. I don't think there's anything we can do to save her. So, yeah, let's do Making Things Up. Discard 2 cards. Play any number of concepts. I'll play both. Could play environment cards or Foam Grenade. The mission wouldn't play environment cards. That's true. I could. If I wanted Cold War, which don't often really care too much about. It's good. It's really good with like benchmark with, but a lot of heroes don't really get a lot of benefit from it. And we have one more. Oh yeah, we're gonna play the one that prevents the damage. Gravitic Orb. Who is Voss going after? The highest, right? Yeah. Fine. Hit Bunker. Bunker's there to be hit. That's why I brought him. And discard a card? Absolutely. Draw a card. I may discard a card. Okay. $49, $51, $51. And this is a start of environment turn. Shuffle a villain trash and reveal cards until a target is revealed. Put that target into play. Then this card deals that target 2 infernal damage. That's honestly fine because there's not ever going to be a target in OblivAeon's trash. Problem is if it reveals that, but we can always choose the Scion deck. It won't do anything. So, skip. Unless we want to discard cards, but Benchmark just doesn't have a lot of cards, so I'm fine to skip. The Scion deck is all one-shots, so. And OblivAeon leaves. And destroys that card anyways. And he comes back and plays a Scion. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. It's Void Soul. And deals each hero target 1 and 1. Well, it's all reduced by 1, so I don't think any of it gets through. And this is dealt from Starlight. So it does heal Benchmark and damage her own things. And would heal Idealist if Idealist had damage. And hurts Bunker, who doesn't have his thing because he wasn't around. Yeah, okay. So basically a little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. The MDP still hasn't played the engines. Yeah, I thought this game would be over by now, but we have survived. So who knows? We have one more turn unless he plays a countdown card. He didn't. He plays another Scion. Aeon Master. I mean, Scions are opportunities for us to reduce devastation tokens, I guess. So there's that. There is that. All right, 5 damage is -1, right? So the first one's prevented, so we can prevent it to Starlight and save her. Because I think right now it's 5 damage -1, so it's 4 damage. And she has -2, so it'd be 2 damage, so she would die. So I think we save Starlight because she's doing some good stuff. And Impact, it would kill Impact instead. And we can kill him last, I guess. I think Starlight is more impactful than Impact right now. Well, she is losing her stuff. Well, her equipment. But I think that's okay. She has other things. Excuse me. Impact has Apex of Humanity, but not really any opportunity to use it because generally he can only use it by destroying Apex. He can only use a power that destroys Apex of Humanity, so it's not really that useful. He hasn't been doing really anything, so... Except, I mean, he's done a couple support things, but I think he's been less useful than... Oh, and he's actually not dying because of Apex, so there you go. Yeah. So I think, actually... Well, we get an Aeon Man. So let's see what that is. It's a Locust, and everything else just happens. Benchmark's going to get to discard, so... It's alright. We now have to kill him, or we lose. So, 51 damage this round. I can discard to regain 1 hit point. I'll discard that one. And their target appeared, so Birth played a card. Just do 54 damage. I think we can do 50 damage. And then we need to survive Voss. So, you know, we'll see. We're not going to move to the second battle zone. I mean, maybe one person will to avoid a token. And is it going to be Starlight? Starlight can give a power. But that's going to be more useful next turn. So actually, maybe she is the one who goes to the battle zone and avoids the token. Because Sanction doesn't really do anything. She probably won't kill her. She does 3 damage. Yeah, if someone's leaving, it's Starlight. And also this guy. But this guy can't even give a power. What can he do? I mean, there's also phase 3, whatever. I'm acting like we're going to win. But yeah, that's true. Maybe we stay. I don't know. But the problem is when he flips, what happens? He moves to the other battle zone. At the end of his turn, he plays the top 3 cards of the Aeon Men deck and then adds a Scion if there is a battle zone with no Scions. Yeah. Thing is, Starlight can only do like a very small amount of damage. She can do like 2 damage, basically. 3 damage. That's what she can do. 3 damage. I guess she can put a constellation next to OblivAeon to do 1 damage. So, but really, it's not a lot. I think she's going to be leaving. Because, yeah, she's the one who's going to be leaving. Hanging out with Faultless and Sanction and OblivAeon, maybe. Well, we could take on the shield generator and the medic. Sure. I could use a power, but let's take on the objective. Why not? I can destroy a constellation or destroy this card. Let's keep the minus damage. Put a constellation next to Sanction. I can put a card into play. I can play a constellation. Let's play some card. I could play 2 cards. I mean, I could destroy this. This might be a good idea with one of these. Warp Halo. Increase the damage by 1. Sure. And we played an environment card. I'm not sure why. Oh, I don't actually get the +1 damage because I don't have a constellation next to me. That's fine. All right, we are going to not move. We are going to regain Mecha Knight probably, or T-Rex bot, but Mecha Knight. Discard a card. Do 25 damage. Don't mind if I do. 30 damage. I'll beat up Void Soul after. And unfortunately, I don't have an end cap that uses a power. I may as well use the end cap, though. I'm going to stay, because otherwise I get killed by Sanction, because Sanction goes up there to the lowest. And Starlight is the one who can actually survive that, so... I could... Oh, I have rewards I could regain. That's true. Every man does a little damage. It's not great. I don't have a power to use. I could destroy Apex of Humanity. I don't get to decide what construct to put, though. It's just whatever the top one is. So there's a chance it could be Dynamic Siphon, I suppose. That might be better than, 3 damage from every man, though. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just go with every man. Skip. We don't need to hit OblivAeon. We can kill, like, this Locust, who's gonna be a bad day if he's around. No. Bunker. Bunker's gonna bunk. Devastating Aurora actually takes out all these Aeon men, so why don't we hit one of these Void Soul fools? Well, yeah, we don't actually have we have play a card. We don't have use a power. I mean, deal each non-hero target 1 psychic damage. Okay, so that does it. So hit Void Soul. No. End cap. I think using an end cap is to have her play a card is pretty good. Do 1 damage. Make that 6. Or does he play 2 when he... Is that his advanced? What's Void Soul's advanced? When it's flipped to this side, add 5 tokens. Gross. First time an enemy enters, right, play the top card. Let's put this next to Mecha Knight. And we'll use it on Benchmark's turn. What is Bunker gonna do? Bunker's not doing anything. I want to use my power, though, because I want her to top deck something good. So it could be Foam Grenade and stop whatever thing might kill Idealist. That seems like a good idea. And reveal and replace. Idealist has Flying Stabbing Knives, Impact, has a card with a power on it. Bunker has Grenade Launcher and Intervening Path Calculator. I think I'll take Intervening Path Calculator, maybe. I don't know what that card was that came up here. It had a power. Not that. This. Yeah, destroy your ongoing cards. Well, my ongoing cards is my reward that I don't want to destroy. So, I'm not playing that. If we play that software, we have lots of hardware, so we're okay in that regard. Flying Stabbing Knives doesn't really do much, so Benchmark. This might save Idealist a hit, potentially. So. All right. No, we do not want that. We want probably to use an end cap. Potentially play Focusing Tiara, I guess, and use that power, but I don't know that we're going to get Ally Matrix this turn. I guess this lets us use a power to draw a card. He's at 15, so we just have to use... I want to use her power. 2 powers. That would be cool. I want her to play a card and use 2 powers. That would be nice. I don't think we get that. So we play Focusing Tira. And we use a power to draw a card and deal 1 damage. Then we use that power for Idealist. I think. Maybe this lets us do some shenanigans, so no, it doesn't. We'll hit Void Soul. OblivAeon is dead. Don't do that. Play that. Discard a card for Ally Matrix. Give it to Idealist. And hit Void Soul to finish him off. Hey, look, we all get hit points. And then OblivAeon, I think. Could be Aeon Master, but I think it's OblivAeon. We got to make sure. Yeah, if we were closer with the, like, Missile Pod and stuff, then maybe not, but. And let's move a card. I feel like there's going to be enough targets for Ultra Strike to have 2 cards under it, so. And I'm going to skip this. Play a hardware card. You may discard a card. But I'm gonna get to play a software, yeah, into play. Okay, so discard a card, sure. Now that I have that, I wasn't sure. Destroy a card, and I actually don't want Aeon Master to play a Aeon Man, so I'm gonna do that. So there was no need to discard that card because it just went to. There was no need. For not hitting Aeon Master. And I can play a software, but I don't want to really deal the damage. And I guess I don't want these softwares. It doesn't hurt to have them in play. I'm just not going to use those powers. So, I'm going to skip that. Haha, Adhesive Foam Grenade has dealt with the forest. And also Phase 3 exists. Wave of Oppression. Oh yeah, Benchmark is like, I have so much health. Yeah, sure, redirect it. I could discard a card now for hit points. That's better. That is 6 damage to Idealist, but she's okay. Oh, Benchmark has to discard a card for this too. He's all right. I think he'll be all right. I don't want a power that destroys. I mean, it's what one. It's okay. At least it does some damage, so maybe I'll keep on to that. That destroys itself. I don't know. I don't Not a big fan of what's going on with that hero. Sure, put it in the pod. This can be not the idealist. Oh, and we get 2 Aeon men. Oh, is that Aeon man hitting idealist? Oh, that sucks. Destroy one of their non-character cards. Floaty head. Something in the missile pod, I guess. Don't kill idealist. It's every man. I promise. Of course, OblivAeon's going to come and attack idealist as well, but I need her to survive a turn. We'll see. Oh, good. All the in men come over here. Fine. Oh my goodness. Faultless. I have a power. It's either this or do 1 damage and draw a card. I guess it's this. For 1 damage. Bye, Faultless. You are the lowest. Sky deck? Wait, what? Is Faultless in here now? Oh, hey, Omni Unity is the highest. All right. Is Faultless in here? No, I think he went there for a second and then he left. And this is fine. Aeon Men do Aeon Men things. Alright, OblivAeon do OblivAeon things. I did not think I would get to this phase. Oh, and he's here. Well, it's Warp Halo. Destroy a card. One of the hero's non-character cards. I mean, I guess it's a constellation. Then he leaves, and he does 3 damage, which is 8. So he's not killing. And we can save impact to hit. Benchmark's healing a ton, so that's fine. Yes, make Aeon Men. We will destroy them. We'll probably pop out the area damage. All right, now do we leave this battle zone or do we stay for the token? She's kind of surviving here because of her -2. So maybe she's just the one who stays. I guess she can leave and come back because of that. Yeah, if she swaps out, she can come back. Let's do that. She can then do stuff and then come back and just be like, I'm the, you know. No need to have that on OblivAeon. Well, actually, there's the... We still have the Warp Halo, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go back a second. We're going to move, and we're going to swap. Wait, who is in there? Let's remove it from... Oh yeah, I can do the big healing by attacking her. So yeah, remove it from benchmark. Do I have the cold damage? I do have the cold damage one. Okay, actually, yeah, I think that's fine. Well, I'd rather heal benchmark than do 2 damage. 3 damage to OblivAeon. Faultless is in the Scion deck? I thought he isn't. I didn't see him. He's not in here. Oh, in the deck? Oh, he is in the deck. Okay. Sky deck. Put Faultless in the Scion deck. He shouldn't go there. Probably? Like, maybe. I mean, Sky deck can do that with the chairman, so probably shouldn't happen. I'm guessing it shouldn't happen. I don't know. Well, he's on the bottom, so if with sanction, he's eventually going to come out or get discarded. Not with that attitude. All right, I'll be right back while this is happening. Yeah, Skydeck is weird. All right, I also was thinking, instead of taking that objective, I should let Idealist use a power. So that is happening. That is more important than the other thing. Hit OblivAeon for 35 damage. Hit Aeon Master for 30 damage. Hit Voss for 3. Probably not worthwhile. Kill a Locust. And we'll move a card under Karate Robot, because I think 3 is plenty. And here's the thing. Do I need this -1, or should I rather keep those constellations? I think I want to keep the constellations. Or, yeah, I think that's more important. Play a constellation on myself. Then, Yeah, I can give another power. Or I could do this. Well, I could do this. Yeah. Spark of Inspiration. Okay. The more I can do Idealist before OblivAeon gets his end of turn card play, the better. We have 2 card plays, so I'm going to give one. The best thing, I think, is to heal Idealist by doing this. Because that lets her take a hit from OblivAeon if that does happen at the end of turn. And then Idealist herself probably is going to play a card here. So I think he doesn't have like the damage prevention one or anything. So Idealist can play Spark of Inspiration and do a lot of damage. Guess I should have hit Voss, but I don't know. There's not really... Voss is going to heal like 50 or whatever, right? So hitting him doesn't really do anything. You know what? I'm going to just hit target Idealist here as well. Yeah, so that saved Idealist from those hits. Because I mean she's taking 7 and 7 from this, and there's nothing we can really do about it, so. I'll take that as a win. Yeah, we can... Impact can take these. Because he has -1. Omni-Unity is going to die. Warpale is going to die. Actually, Warpale won't die if Omni-Unity dies first. So, there's that. Alright. Benchmark does not have a card to discard. And the environment was going to play cards, I guess. We're not going to move. We are going to regain T-Rex Bot or Lucky Break. We also have Strain Super Ego, but no fragments. I could also use power at the end of turn, though. But all those things are like depending on OblivAeon not killing us, though. So that's a problem. I could play board now and use Mega Knight Ultra Strike. That's the most guaranteed damage. I also have an incapability. Play a card. Damage type. Oh yeah, I could use board now on like a blank Karate Robot. That's probably best. So use an incapability to play a card. Or we could again heal Idealist. That's not necessarily a bad idea. I don't know that we can heal her enough, though. I think we just try to get as much damage out as we can, and then if we random into a hero that does damage, we still get the shard bonus, so. I think we have to take Idealist's plays as much as we can. Oh, we wanted to use a power first, sorry. Use a power. Use Karate Robot. Oh, just for a casual 22. And let's put that under Karate Robot. I guess, actually, that goes to my hand, so it's kind of important which one I pick, isn't it? I want the area damage, or a one-shot that does damage, basically. Oh, I moved to their battle zone for some reason. Come on. Let's go. Do not move. Use a power. Karate robot. All right. So the important thing is, after using this power, this card, I want it to be, yeah, like sound beating. Something that does damage. Spark of Inspiration is probably better. I must discard a card. It can be the tiara. I have that already. I mean, if I put a card in hand under concept in play, I can draw a card, though. Maybe I get Monster Vid. I didn't get Monster Vid. I mean, that would be kind of hilarious, but let's use board now, because we don't know that we can have an end of turn. Choose this and do 9 damage. And then we'll do this for 40 damage. Almost enough. But not quite. And 5 damage to Voss. Because why not? And let's kill Aeon Master. And I get to move a card under a card. But I don't think I want to move another card under Mechanite Strike, actually, so. The Abyss stares back. Heir to Nothingness. Takes out Impact. All right. And he runs away. Well, he can only run so far. The problem is Voss goes to where OblivAeon is, right? Ugh, that's so annoying. When OblivAeon dies, Voss comes over there. And that's not where Idealist is. I guess we just go over there and hang out with Voss and coerce him to not hang out with Idealist. And hopefully Idealist doesn't get killed by the environment. So I'm moved over assuming I can do 4 damage. Can I do 4 damage? 3? I can do 3 damage. The environment deals 1 target 2 damage. Okay. Or every man would do 4 damage, right? But then after OblivAeon, so. You may play 1 shot now, draw a card. So I play that, and then I use that. All right. Do not move to the first battle zone. Use an incapability for the environment to deal OblivAeon 2 damage. Let's play this and use it because I get to draw another card, so it seems better. This is also the knight, by the way, the fair knight. All right, we have defeated OblivAeon. I didn't think we'd get here, but we're here. You never know. Keep on keeping on. I thought an hour ago it would be the end of the game. And here is Voss. Never give up, never surrender. And now basically all the heroes are going to come over so that he doesn't move to the other battle zone, which right now there will only be 1 hero target, 3 hero targets over there. So it'll be, if we stay to the second battle zone, keep him away from Idealist, and hopefully the environment doesn't kill Idealist. We don't know what's going to happen, but that's the best we can do. Here's bunker. I think destroying the environment is probably a good idea, because we don't want Voss to... Environment target enters play deals each target 4 melee damage. Add devastation token. Yeah. How about that adhesive foam grenade? That would have been good. Can we get that back? No. Can we get that back here? I don't think so. No. So yeah, maybe destroying the environment doesn't really do anything right now. We just have to hope that it... Well, if it deals each target, and if it is a battalion gunner or a battalion brute, if it's a battalion gunner, it kills itself. If it's a battalion brute, it doesn't because of the shield generator, right? So we do destroy the environment here, so that the environment can kill itself if it comes out. Unless it's the shield generator, but if it gives us a much better odds, I think. So let's regain Devastating Aurora. And also it saves us from the propulsion system issue. Also Bunker's almost dead, but he's fine. Oh, right, Skydeck. Hang on. Let's get rid of Skydeck first. I don't want those targets to be going back in the deck. Voss hit the engine, crash into Voss, game over, you win. Yeah, I don't think it works that way. Voss is immune. Sure, Bunker can have that again. The Knight has Sure Footing also, which is limited. I guess Bunker may as well. Oh, another player might put the top card of their deck. Well, trash that. Move past it. And second battle zone. Hopefully we don't die. Nature's Compulsion. Probably want to use an end cap to play a card, use a power, or deal 1 damage. We could play Heavy Plating or something like that. We have equipment in our trash. No, we could play... I mean, the Knight is fine. It's Bunker who's in danger of dying. I mean, Benchmark could also draw a card, so let's do that. Sorry, wrong click. Let's use an income ability, and it is going to be Benchmark using his base power. Hey, overhaul loadout. Beautiful. I'm not discarding that. I'm going to play it. I could move a software from my trash to my hand. I already have Intervening Path, right? So yeah. Or I could use a power. The power would be Shunt Energy, I guess. And then I would only have Ally Matrix left. But I don't have to play all the things. I could not play like Shunt Energy or Ally Matrix again. Yeah, let's use... Well, would I rather have Overhaul Loadout? Or, sorry, Loadout Initialization? I mean, maybe, but... If we use Shunt Energy now, we can use it again. So... That seems good. Also, we draw 3 cards, so... Why is that card play not working always? And then you get this weird... There's definitely something weird happening sometimes when you play a card in this version. I don't know when it happens, but it's the frustrating thing. All right, we're going to return a software at least, so we can play softwares. Yeah, we can use that power again. I don't think we need to return the other things. And let's play cooling system. Let's play intervening path calculator, which potentially helps save bunker, or I don't know, maybe. Let's play shunt energy and ally matrix. And let's use, we could use ally matrix, but ally matrix, she doesn't heal other heroes, yeah, just her own cards. So let's just punch Voss for 5 again. And we can discard a card into the missile pod for 4 damage. I get to use another power, so I guess I do also use bunker. Heavy swing, 3 damage. Black cannon or ally matrix. I guess it's 3 damage. And I will discard this. Draw a card. Flyby is coming back. Discard a card. I will discard a card. 10 damage to Voss. And I can play a software. Let's play Lowdown and It. Not bad. Please don't kill Idealist. What? It copies Cold War. I don't know what it's doing. When this card enters play, it gains a text, keywords, and max HP of the non-character target with the lowest HP, so Cold War. If there are no other, it deals each target and is destroyed. Alright, I guess it's not... But wait, it copies all the text of it? Hang on. What? It's copying the wrong side, though. At least this text says the wrong thing. What does that mean? Is that an, it's just a cauldron mystery. Mirror, Wraith, copied Cold War. The special string said it copied the card, the text of the front side. Not sure what it does. I don't know what it's going to do. It didn't do anything, so... All right. So the problem is, yeah, I guess Bunker is going to live. Shield Generator. This is the worst draw, right? It's Shield Generator, which is unfortunate. The problem is Bunker's going to live, and then Benchmark is going to die. And then on OblivAeon's turn, he's going to kill them. But we want to make sure he doesn't go to Idealist Battle Zone, so we want to make sure that most hero targets are still here. Oh, we can heal. Okay, I don't know. So actually we do redirect this, and we can then save... Is this the other hero target with the lowest, or is it the hero target? The hero with the lowest. All right, so this does need to go to Bunker this turn. And then on OblivAeon's turn, we can save Bunker, maybe, depending on what the card play is. I don't like it. And of course he regains 9. Stupid MDP. And sanction. Right, but we can intervene. We can intervene on this. Well, who's she going after? The hero target with the lowest? I don't. Oh, he can heal. He can heal. Come on, benchmark. If I discard equipments, I can get them from my trash, so. And same thing here. This kills benchmark. Doesn't it? So it didn't matter. I think benchmark and bunker are dead either way, is the thing. I don't think there's a path through that turn that gets us through the 6 damage on his turn, right? If both of them were survive on his turn and he doesn't deal, like, there's potentially a path through, so I think bunker is the one who goes down here, and then I think that's, as long as Idealist, is Idealist gonna, he doesn't have any other targets. Is Voss gonna leave? Voss is gonna leave. Oh no, that's the thing, Voss is gonna leave. That's what we don't want to happen. I guess she should have played a target. She should have played a target, because there's more targets over here. So Voss is gonna come over and kill Idealist. That's bad. It's very bad. Is there a way through that? I don't think there was a way through it, because Bunker was going to die if he took... He was at 1, right? So he's going to die if he took any damage. Each target. Actually, yeah, the problem is if a hero dies, they don't get replaced. So there's 2 targets over here, kind of regardless, if someone dies. And we were trying to hope that no one would die, and then someone died. And I should have realized I could have played like this plate helm, which might have helped. That would have been probably smart. Or get our target back, like Seraph. Would have been good. So yeah, I think since Voss is leaving, we leave Benchmark alive over Bunker. It's kind of the situation. So, because I think, does she kill? She doesn't kill Benchmark because he can heal here. So even though he goes and kills Idealist, Benchmark lives. That's the difference. Otherwise, it would be like... I think it's about the same. Sure, that's happening too. Alright, and then there's a bug where... Oh, and also he's killing Benchmark. Like, just exactly killing Benchmark. Dang it! Oh, Voss. Why you gotta be like that? It's not over, but it's just like harder now. Because we have the knight only. Because he is murdering Idealist. And Starlight. So it's just the knight. Versus Voss. And he's playing an extra card because he plays yeah, that's advanced. So that's fun. And he's adding, so we need to beat him this turn or we lose for sure. All right, advanced, baby. I don't know what that environment card was. I don't know what this is doing. If there's at least one other card, reveal the top card, the Hound, or put in play. Okay. So, no, we don't want to move to the second battle zone. We want to stay and basically help the knight win, if that's possible. I only have one equipment in my trash. Draw a card, use a power. The whetstone gets me increased melee damage by 1. I guess this is just 1 in play and 1 in hand, so I may as well play that. So, use a power to play a one-shot. I mean, I will probably want to heal too, but we'll get there. And we also get to use another incapability. I don't actually have, like, deal damage power. At least right now. Increased damage dealt by the hero. I mean, and none of these play a card, actually. Do these play a card? Play a card, 2 HP. Increase all damage of that type dealt by hero targets. Move an ongoing from a trash to the top of its deck. Oh, I have that one already. Here we've got... Do we have the constructs? Oh, she's got the constructs. Reduce damage dealt to the hero by 1. That's good, except for the irreducible. But that will probably help. That might be what we do there. Play a card, use a power, draw a card. Alright. I think we need to have enough hit points to survive the round, but having these cards, the redirection, is actually really strong too. I want to save this power for when I actually get to heal these, potentially. Potentially, I don't know. Let's use a power again, because I do get to draw a card off of it. Oh, I can't use that power. Well, I'll just do the heal then. Let's play a card. Play a card? No, let's use the power that lets us play the one shot and draw a card. Oh, we can reduce damage dealt by 2. So that's pretty good. Play this one shot. I guess we may as well hit this thing that I don't know what it's going to be doing. Alright, we have all equipments in our hand. So we may as well play 1. We could increase damage, but I think getting these, at least getting one of these in play Well, I'm going to get to play one on my turn too, but they're limited, so I'll play one here and I'll play one on my turn. Guess we can play a construct. I could regain a reward. I could regain Apex of Humanity and play that. All right. And or Everyman, but Apex seems good. It's a -1. I think we're gonna tank against Voss. It's our plan. Now when we use a power, we gain hit points, so it's even better. Yes, first battle zone, that's what the action is. Also, we're gonna lose by losing an environment, so there's not really... I guess we're sort of like noodling around here, but we can't do 65 damage, can we? I guess I forgot that part. I could play that card if I could use a power, but I can't. Well, I could play it. We're gonna tank up and then get obliterated, I guess. And we get another Incap ability. Do I have another card? Battlefield Scavenger. Well, I may as well just draw a card. I could protect no one. Plays and use powers when already lost, yeah. Listen, I'm doing my best. I wish I could deal damage. I could deal 1 projectile damage. I don't have things that deal damage. I could, if I use a power, I get to draw 2 cards. Let's do that. And what do we get? More things that don't do damage. Do we have things that do damage? Like, we have one-shots. I guess that has a power that deals damage. We never came across it. We just do the same thing again. We can't use the same power again. There's a sword. We couldn't do 65 damage in a round, turns out. Too bad, Sparky Wolf, you didn't get in for the prediction, because we are losing. Each hero must discard all but 1 card, or this card deals that hero 6 psychic damage. Well, we can do that, because it redirects to our plate mail. Haha! Actually, I should have not done that, because... I mean, we're losing the game. Doesn't matter. But we could, instead of... Hang on. When does this... How does this work? He does the damage after, so we lose before. We don't even get the damage, so that's fine. Yeah, it was only Logic Dolphin voted, so... 540 points. Oh, good, a new Scion. Just pile on, why don't you? He's not even going to destroy our environment. He's going to destroy the other one. There are no hero, it said. It's probably my fault there. 19 tokens. There's been a lot of tokens in Advanced. That is something that is a big difference. There's a lot of tokens all the time. The multiverse has been destroyed. And you don't see this screen very often. And there's a special song, Losing to Voss. So there you go. I will choose the outcome by pressing F to pay my respects. I did not win. I lost by environment destruction. And 14 heroes incapped. That's a screen full. I can't even remember the last time I've heard this song. I don't even know if it's ever happened to me, losing to Voss in a non-testing game. So you're welcome. You get to see it. All right. That is going to do it for tonight. I was getting hopeful though. Like I felt like we're going to lose in phase 2, and then we somehow managed to not lose. And I think if Idealist had been able to survive, we would have won. So it was that close that, like, you know, we were very close to being able to win, I think. But did not happen. Closer than previously thought, exactly. So that's going to do it for the stream tonight. Make sure to check out all the other streams on our channel. And we'll see you next time on Handelabra Live. Have a good night.